edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, I'm very familiar.
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Moore in at the 3 spot. And for Denver, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Michael Porter's out there with the Prodigy. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Jokic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Lillard against Murray. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Jokic with the steal. Here's Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up, and there's Porter on the assist by Jokic.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Lillard outside. Lillard again missing. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wide open look here for Murray. Portland grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Covington with it. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. To the middle. Here's McCollum. And a missed layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt. That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Lillard against Murray. Lillard with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
No good from the Prodigy.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And the shot goes down.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Harris kicks to Murray. To the inside. The Prodigy passes to Porter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Portland trailing here. Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 31-point game against Toronto.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Over to the wing for 3, Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, when the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
McCollum finds Covington. To McCollum, unloads, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Harris outside. Back to Murray. Now Jokic to the paint. The Prodigy passes to Porter, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense is trying to rough him up a bit.
And Porter drops them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Harris against McCollum. Passes it to Nurkic. They double him with Jokic. Here's Lillard. The rebound by the Prodigy.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
That shot off, and it's Portland the other way. And here's McCollum. He dishes it to Lillard. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Lillard is such a crafty finisher. Even when he takes a pounding, he sticks with it.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Murray, the pass to the Prodigy. Jokic trying to free himself up. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots up.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear though he enjoyed.
Oh my goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Pass to Covington. McCollum against Harris. Moore in the corner. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Harris outside. Jokic passes to the Prodigy. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Denver. Collins checked in for Portland. Chris Boucher comes in for Robert Covington. Murray outside. Down low, a Prodigy. Boucher with the rebound. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Lillard. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Lowry inside the line. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Moore left side. And a wide open look for McCollum. The three-pointer no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
In the corner, Murray with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Portland leading by 3. McCollum kicks to Boucher. Here's Lillard. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Now, what more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother.
So for the Trailblazers, Jones checked in for Moore, and it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Barton outside. Pass to to Williams. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. The pass to the Prodigy. Denver needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Barton. Collins grabs the miss. Trailblazers leading by 6. To the left wing. And Lillard gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here's Portland. Boucher passes to Collins. Passes it to Lillard. From deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Williams looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting for Denver, Williams.
The first free throw is good. Hunter's checked in for the Nuggets.
Just box out.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Robert Covington comes in for Chris Boucher. Morris checked in for Jones. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard.
Like whenever Covington is in attack mode, he's demonstrating how dangerous he can be driving aside.
On the floor for Portland. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. Then there's McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point guard position.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Prodigy in the last time out against the Suns was superb. He scored an incredible number of points, and his activity on defense was solid, coming up with a lot of blocks and steals. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Here's McCollum. From downtown. Rebound by Murray.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Count that one. And now an 11-point Nugget lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's stolen by Harris. Here's the Prodigy. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Inside, Nurkic with the block.
A defensive anchor. I mean, you got to admire how Nurkic uses his wingspan to turn shots back.
Here's Simons. They get it again. Looking to end the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Pass to Simons. McCollum against Harris. Here's Nurkic. Tries again. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chance.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They trail by 11. Pass to McCollum. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
He's a volume 3-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
To the middle. Harris trying to get free.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Nurkic can't hit. Denver leading by 10. Harris passes to Jokic. Stolen by McCollum. And now Portland on the break. Here's Simons. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Simons has got 7 points.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Left side, Porter.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Covington in the corner. Off target from outside. Nuggets shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Moore finds McCollum. Moore outside. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Clock at 4. It's deflected. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 20. Here's Murray. The pass to Jokic. Another shot. Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
McCollum outside. The tray. And it's Denver with the rebound. The Prodigy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Porter passes to the Prodigy. And that one is stuffed right through.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Simons surveying the D. Harris against McCollum. Outside, Covington. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. Portland also making some changes. Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Chris Boucher comes in for Robert Covington. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, ouch. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Morris. Out in his own on the break. And here we go. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Trailblazers trail by 21. Here's Lillard. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Over Lowry. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
1:37 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Collins. Pass to Boucher. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
McCollum finds Lillard. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Lillard against Lowry. Pulls up, high post. Denver grabs the miss. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Collins kicks to Lillard. There's 10 seconds left now here in the second. In the corner, it's Boucher. A three-pointer is right on target. Boucher's got 5 points now this quarter.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Denver, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Prodigy is out there with Porter, and it's Jokic in at the center filling out the middle.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Lillard. The dish now to Nurkic. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season, the Blazers were beset by injuries, and they fell short of their goals. Their star, Damian Lillard, said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way. That they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity is ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. A good look from McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got 7 points.
You got to know McCollum is looking to fire off the pass. This is why you must play up on.
Nurkic with the steal. And it's McCollum in the corner. Again, McCollum missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
I love how Lillard takes the initiative on offense. I mean, he's a creative and talented guard who's been absolutely on fire.
A Prodigy, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Nurkic. Harris against McCollum. He kicks to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Just 5 to shoot. Covington's shot is off. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Porter. Denver passing it around. Murray, good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The Trailblazers shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Moore outside. Feeds it to Covington. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from the Prodigy. Kicks to Harris. Over McCollum. Harris's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at their offensive end. And not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And he makes that one. And it's 37 points for the Prodigy.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And the Trailblazers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. And Lillard kicks to Covington. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be hitting.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
For the Trailblazers, Jones comes in. Different look now for Portland. Chris Boucher's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Zach Collins subbed in for Moore. Boucher with the ball. He's got 8. Lillard from outside sinks the triple. Lillard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Barton passes to Morris. It's deflected. Boucher with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Denver's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Nuggets have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. That's good from the Prodigy. And Portland making a change here.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from the Prodigy. Trailblazers shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. There's the feed to Collins. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
I like how attacking Collins is. I mean, you get him the ball in a good spot, he's not going to disappoint. The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Now here's Lillard. He's got 26. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half. And so Lowry will bring it up for Denver. To the paint, here's the Prodigy. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
1:52 left in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Boucher. That 3 off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. A different look for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Hunter. And Harris subbed in for Will Barton. McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers. Knocked away. Here's Lowry, and it's blocked. And he recovers it. Here's Jokic. McCollum against Harris. And it's McCollum off the drive. And it goes down 2 points. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
This guy's just a gamer. McCollum, I mean, he really embraces taking on the defense and finding a way to finish.
Here's the Prodigy. Lays it up off the glass.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Now McCollum, 9 points in the game so far. It's 2-on-1. And here they go. Finished off the break.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Dishes it to McCollum. Over Lowry. McCollum, no good.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Jokic passes to the Prodigy.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Porter's checked in for Morris. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Lowry against McCollum. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Drain for 2 points. McCollum's got 11 points. And so it's the Denver Nuggets sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
It's a long game. It's a long game.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Portland, they've got Collins, also Robert Covington out there. Bradley is out there with Marjanovic.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And last season, we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Collins, good.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Hampton kicks to Lowry. And there's the pass to Harris. Collins comes over with the double team. A shot by Hampton with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Passes it to Bradley. Now here's Marjanovic. Second shot opportunity. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Roberts is checked in for Denver. Williams comes in for Kyle Lowry. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Shoots the three. Offensive rebound.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle. I mean, he's only getting more energy as the game goes along. An incredible second half.
And Portland making a change here. Moore's checked in. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you are involved in more facets of the game.
Both free throws good from the Prodigy.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
There's the dish to Bradley.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Murray's checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's Bradley on the wing. 5 to shoot. The second effort. Rebound by Murray. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Here's the Prodigy. Here's Najee. Good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
For Portland, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Marjanovic passes to Covington, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
What confidence from the rangy swing man. I mean, he knows what it takes to convert from there.
For Denver, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. To the inside, the Prodigy.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And here's Bradley. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Got a hand on it. Here's Hampton, down low. Here's the Prodigy, and good, he hits it again. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Marjanovic passes to Moore. That shot, no good. Nice D from Williams. Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. Will Barton, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And a switch here also for Portland. Nurkic is checked in. Barton kicks to Hampton. To the paint. Here's the Prodigy. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here comes Moore, leading the fast break. Top of the key, Bradley. Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now, when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man. And these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. Kick out to Moore. Just 4 to shoot to stop the drought, and Bradley gets it to go.
Oh, three-point shooting. I mean, the strength of Bradley's game offensively, incredible.
Here's the Prodigy, and another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bradley against Barton. Bradley passes to Nurkic. Got a piece of it. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's the Prodigy. A rare miss for him.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the Prodigy, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Pass to Bradley. They get a hand on it. That one goes in.
A combo guard with fantastic handles. It's clear Bradley enjoys ripping off these moves.
Barton surveying the floor. Inside, it's stolen by Marjanovic. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs. That it always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcaster.
I hope
now
so.
I think they're on to something. We could get that. And, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Moore outside. Pass to Nurkic. Plays it up and banks it in. Nurkic has got 4 this quarter.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
Another bucket. Wow.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And for Portland, they're shooting 40% in the fourth. Barton against Bradley. Here's Nurkic. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
Martin with it to the inside. A Prodigy. Good. That's another bucket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Now the pass to Marjanovic. Great D that time from the Prodigy. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. Outside Williams. To the middle. Here's the Prodigy. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And it's Bradley off the drive. It's 2-on-1. The Prodigy passes to Hampton. To the paint. Denver passing it around. Barton wide open. He fires. Here's the Prodigy. Barton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Williams' shot is off. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Denver.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Prodigy.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Williams passes to Barton. To the inside, and Barton throws it down.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Bradley against Barton. Bradley passes to Marjanovic. And the shot goes in.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
20 seconds left in the fourth. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. Nurkic in the post. He dishes it to Bradley. Now here's Marjanovic. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.